Sairam, dear brothers and sisters, welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Center of Arcadia. On behalf of all the officers, we wish you a very happy and holy Sri Krishna Janmashtami. Our program today will be chanting 18 verses of Bhagawad Gita with the meaning by two of our SSE children from groups 1 and 4. Chapter 18 is the last chapter of Bhagavad Gita and is called Moksha Sannyasa Yoga or Yoga of Liberation. It starts with Arjuna requesting Sri Krishna to educate him on renunciation and explain the difference between the two Sanskrit words sannyas, renunciation of desires. A sannyasi, a monk, is one who has renounced family and social life to practice sadhana, spiritual discipline. And a tyagi is one who acts without selfish desires for the rewards of his actions. However, Sri Krishna recommends another type of renunciation. He declares that one should never renounce the prescribed acts of duty, sacrifice, charity, penance, etc., as these aid in the purification of even the wisest souls. One should undertake actions only as a matter of duty without any attachment to their fruits. We now welcome Pragnan Nukala and Anvita Marlapati, our SSE students, who will take us through the precious teachings of Lord Sri Krishna. Saira.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Shri Paramatmane Namaha Atha Ashtadashodhyayaha Moksha Sannyasa Yogaha.
Salutations to our Guru. Salutations to the Supreme Lord. Thus, 18th chapter, Yoga of Liberation by Renunciation.
Arjuna Uvacha Sannyasasya Mahabaho Tattvamichhami Veditum Tyagasya cha Hrishikesha Prithak Shudana.
Arjuna said, "O mighty armed Krishna, I wish to understand the nature of sannyas, renunciation of actions, and tyag, renunciation of desire for the fruits of actions. O Hrishikesh, the master of the senses, I also wish to know the distinction between the two. O Keshini Sudan, the slayer of the demon Keshi."
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kamyanam Karmanam Nyasam Sannyasam Kavayo Viduhu Sarva Karma Phalatyagam Prahustyagam Vichakshanaha.
The Supreme Divine Personality said, "Giving up on actions motivated by desire is what the wise understand as sannyas. Relinquishing the fruits of all actions is what the learned declare to be tyag."
Yajnadana tapah karma natyajam karyameva tat yajnyodanam tapaschaiva pavarnani manishinam.
Actions based upon sacrifice, charity, and penance should never be abandoned. They must certainly be performed. Indeed, acts of sacrifice, charity, and penance are purifying, even for those who are wise.
Etanyapि tu karmani sankam tyaktva phalani cha kartavyani me partha nishitam matamuttamam.
These activities must be performed without attachment and expectation for rewards. This is my definite and supreme verdict, O Arjuna.
नियतस्य तु सन्न्यासः कर्मणो नोपपद्यते मोहात् तस्य परित्यागः तामसः परिकीर्तितः.
Prescribed duties should never be renounced. Such deluded renunciation is said to be in the mode of ignorance.
कार्यमित्येव यत्कर्म नियतं क्रियते अर्जुन सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा फलं चैव सत्यागः सात्विको मतः.
When actions are undertaken in response to duty, and one relinquishes attachment to any reward, O Arjuna, it is considered renunciation in the nature of goodness.
न हि देहभृता शक्यं त्यक्तुं कर्माण्यशेषतः यस्तु कर्मफलत्यागी सत्यागीत्यभिधीयते.
For the embodied being, it is impossible to give up activities entirely, but those who relinquish the fruits of their actions are said to be truly renounced.
यस्य नाहङ्कृतो भावः बुद्धिर्यस्य न लिप्यते हत्वापि स इमां लोकान् न हन्ति न निबध्यते.
Those who are free from the ego of being the doer and whose intellect is unattached, though they may slay living beings, they neither kill nor are they bound by actions.
असक्तबुद्धिः सर्वत्र चितात्मा विगतस्पृहः नैष्कर्म्यसिद्धिं परमां सन्न्यासेनाधिगच्छति.
Those whose intellect is unattached everywhere, who have mastered the mind and are free from desires by the practice of renunciation, attain the highest perfection of freedom from action.
भक्त्या माम् अभिजानाति यावान्यश्चास्मि तत्त्वतः ततो मां तत्त्वतो ज्ञात्वा विशते तदनन्तरम्.
Only by loving devotion to me does one come to know who I am in truth. Then, having come to know me, my devotee enters into full consciousness of me.
सर्वकर्माण्यपि सदा कुर्वाणो मद्व्यपाश्रयः मत्प्रसादात् अवाप्नोति शाश्वतं पदमव्ययम्.
My devotees, though performing all kinds of actions, take full refuge in me. By my grace, they attain the eternal and imperishable abode.
चेतसा सर्वकर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परः बुद्धियोगम् उपाश्रित्य मच्चित्तः सततं भव.
Dedicate your every activity to me, making me your supreme goal. Taking shelter of the yoga of the intellect, keep your consciousness absorbed in me always.
ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां हृदयेषु तिष्ठति भ्रामयन् सर्वभूतानि यन्त्रारूढानि मायया.
The Supreme Lord dwells in the hearts of all living beings. O Arjuna, according to their karmas, the Lord directs the wanderings of the souls who are seated on a machine made of material energy.
तमेव शरणं गच्छ सर्वभावेन भारत तत्प्रसादात् परां शान्तिं स्थानं प्राप्स्यसि शाश्वतम्.
Surrender exclusively unto him wholeheartedly. O Bharata, son of Bharat, by his grace, you will attain supreme peace and the eternal abode.
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तः मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु मामे वैशसि सत्यं ते प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे.
Always think of me, be devoted to me, worship me, and offer obeisance to me. Doing so, you will certainly come to me. This is my pledge to you, for you are very dear to me.
सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः.
Abandon all varieties of dharmas and simply surrender unto me alone. I shall liberate you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear.
Arjuna uvacha nashto moha smritirlabdha tvatprasadalmaya chita sthitosmi gata sandehaha karishye vachanam tava.
Arjuna said, O infallible one, by your grace, my illusion has been dispelled, and I am situated in knowledge. I am now free from doubts, and I shall act according to your instructions.
Sanjaya uvacha yatra yogeshwara Krishnaha yatra partho dhanuddharaha tatra Shri Vijayo bhutihi dhruvane tirmatir mama.
Sanjay said, wherever there is Shri Krishna, the Lord of all yoga, and whenever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will also certainly be unending opulence, victory, prosperity, and righteousness. Of this, I am certain.
Srimad Bhagawad Gita su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastri Sri Krishna Janmashtami Moksha Sannyasa Yogo Nama Ashtadashodhyayah Sri Krishna Saranam Mama Sri Krishna Saranam Mama Sri Krishna Saranam Mama.
In the Upanishad of the Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge of Brahman, the Supreme, the science of yoga, and the dialogue between Shri Krishna and Arjuna. This is the 18th discourse designated the Yoga of Liberation by Renunciation. Sairam.
Sairam, and wishing everyone a happy Sri Krishna Janmashtami.